Another team who has, I guess you can say, caught some people by surprise about how good they've played so far this year. Um, Depending on who you talk to, don't know. But this team has been doing um, some amazing things offensively and defensively, led by one of their best players who has led them to you know, led them to a sorry, led them to a Eastern Conference um, appearance just a few seasons ago when no one expected it. Honestly, I was one of those people that didn't expect it, but and their best player is cold, man. He's cold, but you don't really hear about this team a lot. Shout out to RBO. He has my guy Von. He has talked about him, and my guy Teddy has also talked about him before. He picked him to win the tournament, so we'll see. But I'm talking about the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks have been one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference this year, man, and they just been showing it, man. They have one of the best winning percentage against the Eastern Conference top 9 seeds, with basically an 88% win percentage against the top 9 seeds in the Eastern Conference. Not good against the bottom 6 seeds. They seem to have some struggle there. They have only a 38% win percentage against those bottom 6 seeds, but I don't know. It needs to improve somehow. But they have guys like DeAndre Hunter, who's been balling over his last 8 games. He's averaging 22.4 points per game, splits of 52, 52, 87, 69% true shooting percentage, and they are 7-1 in those last 8 games. 7-1. They've beaten the Bucks, the Knicks, and the Cavs twice over that stretch. And Trae Young, Ice Trae, that's what he does all the time, was rolling the dice and at MSG, Madison Square Garden against the Knicks, man. And he's averaging 26.3 points per game in the Garden, which is the most points by a point guard when playing at the Garden in the 3-point era. This is now the 3-point era, of course. So in this era, he has the most points per game by any point guard. That's point guard. I'm talking about like Steph, SGA, Kyrie Irving. You can name a bunch of other point guards in the league. He's averaging more than Ja Morant. It doesn't matter who you name. He's playing a lot better in MSG than anyone else. He is literally the evil villain. And the Hawks have the best record in the NBA since Thanksgiving. So they went in and enjoyed some turkey and came back out and just balled out for the rest of that time. And Dyson Daniels, a great defender in that team. In 24 games this season, 73 steals, 22 blocks. The last player to have those kind of stats was Michael Jordan in 1988, 1989. So that right there lets you know that the Hawks are nothing to be played with. They are a team out here balling and doing a lot of good things defensively and offensively, beating the top teams in the Eastern Conference. And they're playing very, very well right now. So shout out to the Hawks, Trae Young, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Clint Capella, DeAndre, Bogdanovich. You can name all the players for the team, but they have been balling. So shout out to the Hawks, man, and welcome to the Dawgs. And again,